Breaking the third wall in storytelling. It's a technique that can captivate and engage an audience like no other. But what exactly does it mean? And how does it impact the way stories are told? Today, we're going to explore the concept of breaking the third wall and dive into the other walls that writers use to create compelling narratives. In traditional theater, there are three walls: the left, right, and back walls of the stage. But it's the fourth wall, the imaginary barrier that separates the audience from the action, that holds the key to breaking the third wall. When a character speaks directly to the audience or acknowledges their presence, that's breaking the fourth wall. But breaking the third wall takes it a step further. It's when a character steps out of the story to comment on the events taking place. Breaking the third wall is a metafictional technique that blurs the line between fiction and reality. It's a way to make the audience question their role in the story and disrupt the illusion of a seamless narrative. This technique is often used for comedic effect, but it can also create a sense of intimacy between the audience and the characters. So how does breaking the third wall affect storytelling? Well, it has a powerful impact on the audience. By acknowledging their presence, the characters invite the audience to participate in the story. This creates a sense of camaraderie and empathy as the audience identifies with the characters on stage. It also empowers the audience, making them active participants in the story rather than passive observers. But breaking the third wall can also be a tool for irony and satire. By commenting on the story's events, the characters can draw attention to the absurdity or hypocrisy of the situation. This allows writers to use humor to highlight important social issues. However, breaking the third wall can be jarring for some audiences. It disrupts the flow of the narrative and makes it difficult for the audience to suspend their disbelief. It also takes away from the emotional impact of the story, reminding the audience that they are watching a work of fiction. And let's not forget about the other walls in storytelling. The first wall separates the audience from the stage, creating a sense of distance that helps with suspension of disbelief. The second wall separates the characters from the audience, allowing the audience to observe without emotional involvement. And the fourth wall, of course, is the imaginary barrier that separates the audience from the action, immersing them fully in the story. But in today's digital age, there's a new wall to consider: the fifth wall. This refers to the digital divide between the audience and the storyteller. With social media, audiences can interact with writers and performers in real time, breaking down the barrier between creator and consumer. In conclusion, breaking the third wall is a powerful technique that can deeply impact storytelling. By inviting the audience to participate, writers can create intimacy and empathy, drawing the audience even deeper into the narrative. But it must be used judiciously, as it can be jarring and detract from the emotional impact of the story. Understanding the different walls in storytelling allows writers to craft narratives that fully engage their audience. So the next time you find yourself immersed in a story, pay attention to those walls. Are they there to distance you or to bring you closer? Are they being broken, inviting you to step inside the narrative? The choice is yours to make, and the impact can be truly transformative.